Well, hello class. This is kind of an overview of part two of our book. And what we're going to be looking at in part two is some very exciting stuff. We're going to essentially be looking at what we refer to as contemporary concepts. Let me explain to you what this is about, looking at chapter 6 and 7. We're going to look at theories that dominate the field of leadership. We're going to be looking at charismatic leaders, transformational leaders, and really taking a look at what we call an authentic leader. What is a real authentic leader? And what we refer to as upper echelon in nonprofit leadership. So let's talk a little bit about chapter 6 and then talk a little bit about chapter 7. In chapter 6, we talk about the current era in leadership. And this is where leaders plant inspiration and they connect with their followers. I'm sure through time we could think of how many leaders that have done that. Many great leaders like Steve Jobs of Apple, Bill Gates of Microsoft, different types of leadership, very successful. We could talk about Andrea Chung and Avon and how she was able to turn that entire company around with a lot of resistance from her family, by the way. Going back in history, we can look at the Apollo 13 mission, how that was the biggest successful failure in history. There's so much inspiration when we talk about how leaders in their own leadership styles connect to their followers. In chapter 7, it's a little bit of a different twist. We're going to be spending time on what we call upper echelon leadership, the different types of perspectives of leadership, and also nonprofit leadership, like Blue Cross, Blue Shield, for example, large insurer, or we could talk about the Salvation Army, or even the Red Cross, or the YMCA, and we can go on and on and on with nonprofit leadership. But how are they successful, these leaders, in turning their dynamics into reality? How do they really inspire others? How do they make that connection to their followers? So this is what we're going to be doing in our second week. Looking forward to working with you.